Hey folks, lyarri here. Today we're reacting to Day 1 Editions by Scott the Woz. Scott was there. I am here. Day 1 video. Yeah, games. Let's go.
Oh, hey y'all, Scott here, and don't mind me, I'm just making some adjustments to the calendar, or
Yes.
legally speaking, tampering with evidence. Ever since I missed out on buying Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes on launch day, I've made it a goal to make sure every day is launch day. Because we can't just let the
Oh,
day one buyers have all the fun. Look at them out there. So
this is not what
from
I was
here on out,
expecting.
whenever you decide to buy the game, you'll get the satisfaction of knowing you bought it on day one. Which stinks for me because I'm never gonna buy it. There's a certain
Oh,
level
no.
of pride that comes with being a gamer. I never said it was a high one. And many attribute their gaming accomplishments towards the real life penis. You're not
Yeah.
a true fan. You didn't beat Horizon Forbidden West on very hard and easy the week before the game released. So much of gaming discussion is based around, oh yeah,
Yeah.
well this is why I'm a bigger fan. See, I'm better than you because I don't have anything else going on. So why not monetize and encourage that kind of behavior? I can get behind that. Let's go even further. If your aunt died last night, you get a green case. Day one editions. You know what that means? I'm a sucker. These are some of the more
Strongly
peculiar
agreeing with
facets
this.
of modern gaming, with their entire purpose being for bragging rights. The first time I personally remember these coming to light
Also, chat, stop selling me out.
during the Xbox One's launch. How did Microsoft take attention away from the competition? By giving us shit box art. The Microsoft published titles, Dead Rising 3, Forza 5, and Rise Son of Rome, all received Day 1 2013 editions as a way to commemorate the console's launch. Foil silver backgrounds. Yeah, that's so much better
That's
than art. And to be
true.
fair, there was a part of me that wanted these editions of the games. I mean, there's a reason first print releases of
Yeah.
products are often coveted as the most valuable. So to have the games denote that, not only with a banner, but
I will say, for Rise, it actually looks kind of cool.
special box art as well, it just makes these even more collectible feeling. Emphasis on
Cat.
feeling. Yeah, so your reward for waiting out in the November 2013 cold to buy your Xbox One is shittier box art and deprecating value. Well, these releases do come with bonus DLC items, and it does feel pretty cool to own these and say, I was there since the very start 2 weeks ago. But I think the bigger deal was the Day 1 edition Xbox One consoles, right at launch. You
Oh.
get this system with a special edition controller and an exclusive achievement on your Xbox Live profile. Wow, so this is what it must have been like to own an Xbox One at launch. I'm not gonna lie and act like this wasn't a smart move by Microsoft. I mean, if you're buying
That
a console
is.
at launch, you already have control issues. Couple that with such minimal additions like 3 lines of text on a controller and a digital achievement that says, you f***ed up. I sure did. And you just ensured that at least one person who wasn't originally going to buy the system bought it because they didn't want to miss out on owning the limited Day 1 edition.
FOMO is fucking broken. It breaks my mind too.
Oh my god, it's so fucking cool. And by proxy, I'm so fucking cool. Microsoft would continue
Yeah.
this Day 1 tradition, this time with simply games on their launch dates, incentivizing people to buy the games the first chance they get. These companies are already trying to find ways to avoid customers buying used games around this time. One scheme being to lock the online multiplayer behind a digital code. Buy the game brand new, enter the code in, and you're golden. Buy the game used, you run the risk of the code already being redeemed or just flat out not being in the box. And thus, if you want to play online, you have to pay an extra 5 or so bones for the privilege of using your product. Thankfully, this practice became less and less used as the years went on. So, what replaced it? Just because it's not as bad doesn't mean it's not stupid. It's like pitting Satan against some worms. Like, yeah, I don't like either, but when it comes down to it, one is truly fucking despicable, and the other is just the Prince of Darkness. Day 1 editions are just kind of weird to me. They're everywhere. And most big name titles these days has something akin to it, and it's just a trend I find interesting. So, let's dissect the method to the madness and see if any of these Day 1 editions are worth being early to the party for. I'm a true fan. Before we dive into these,
For
I
sure.
have one major question. When does the term Day 1 edition or launch edition become obsolete? Spider-Man Miles Morales
I
has been
have a
out
launch
for
edition
years at
of-
this
yeah.
point. Basically, the only version I ever see for sale on PlayStation 5 is the launch edition.
I bought it a year ago. Like, not even. Like, 6 months ago, and I have launch edition. It's fucking weird.
And the ultimate
say that
launch
earlier.
edition. Oh man.
Yeah, I have the
big
ultimate
or
launch
big or
edition,
too
actually.
Big. Hell, a game like Shantae Half Genie Hero released on Nintendo Switch with a
Okay, I don't know
special
where it
Day
is.
1 edition. A year after the
Oh.
Nintendo Switch version launched. Half a year after Day 1. So let's just say this title means the first
It's
print
mirrored,
of the
but
game,
see?
not necessarily specifically Day 1, though that would be something if this title actually meant something. I feel like it would instill a much greater
Yeah.
connection between the customer and the game if this variant was truly only available on launch day. Instead, these copies flood stores for sometimes years. Now, obviously, printing a copy of the game that's only available on one day isn't practical, but hey, they call these launch editions for a reason. They want to dig their claws into your emotions. When you look at your copy of Ratchet & Clank and it says launch edition, they want you to say, I was there. That creates incentive for you to buy your next game at launch. And
I was there, Brawl opening night. I got a launch edition copy of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It didn't say launch edition on it, but oh fuck. Yeah, no, I've never bought a game on launch since.
next game, and the next game. This whole thing is just a mind game. Well, if we're being emotionally manipulated...
I also bought Dragon Age 2 on launch around that same time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have a really bad record of buying games on launch.
Might as well see what's in it for us.
I love you. You look less fat today.
Most launch editions come with a few bonus DLC items. Nothing crazy. Costumes, cars, weapons, you name it. Anything that's cool.
I will say, sorry, but the launch costume in Spider-Man Miles Morales is like the Into the Spider-Verse outfit, and it also like comes with like a special like it changes your FPS of your suit to like the movie FPS, which is like 24 or whatever, and it actually looks really cool in the game. Like it was really neat.
But superfluous.
I'm a little excited. You either pre-order or buy a week or two after for reviews. Yeah, nowadays I usually wait for like huge like 50% off sales because they're always so fast, and I don't really need most games on launch. There are like rare games that I'll buy on launch though. I think the last game I bought on launch was nothing. Fall Guys. I bought Fall Guys on launch, which I got hundreds of hours out of because I'm an addict, so it worked. Years after, when it's on sale for like $5, also me.
Be a giveaway incentive. Listen, they love us, but not enough to like us. It's always some of the most
That's
whatever
true.
DLC imaginable. Like Ratchet
Me
& Clank
too.
Rift Apart's launch edition just gives you a weapon and armor set early. Like, you can still get them in the game through natural progression, but because you bought the game first, you don't have to work for them. I love this game so much, I'm willing to buy it at launch so then I can automatically get items so I don't have to play it as much. This is tough because I want to criticize this launch bonus for being stupid, but it's not locking content behind a paywall for anybody, which makes this very commendable.
I really want to
Stupid,
play
it's
those.
fucking stupid. Hot Wheels Unleashed Day 1 Edition, because Grandma had to wait. Oddworld Soulstorm Day 1 Edition on Xbox, and No More Heroes 3 Day 1 Edition on PlayStation. Once again, months after Day 1. Some of these do include more than just DLC, though. Oddworld features a metal case on the Day 1 Edition for Xbox, which was the same metal case on the Day 1 Edition for PlayStation. Well, I did have to make sure. Now, Dark Souls 3's Day 1 Edition acts more as a special edition than a traditional launch edition, coming with the full game soundtrack on CD, which, yes, this is something fitting for fans willing to buy the game day one. Though they also denote having an outer sleeve as a day one edition feature, be grateful. A digital strategy starter guide is also included, and exclusive to the Xbox One release is a full download code for the original Dark Souls. You'd think that would make this the definitive version to get. 19 sold? Very cool release here. If all launch editions
it's
were like
$400.
this, I'd see absolutely nothing to complain about, but thankfully, we live in reality. The launch edition of Sonic Colors Ultimate. Why is this box so thick? Why do include the Baby Sonic keychain from the Sonic the Hedgehog live-action movie in 2020, of course?
You sure there isn't a Dark Souls 3 soundtrack in here?
What does this have to do with Sonic Colors? This
That's
belongs
so
to the
cute.
Sonic movie's Blu-ray, not some completely unrelated remaster of a Wii game from 2010. This was obviously thrown in to get rid of excess stock from promotions for the film while trying to make the game more enticing on release day.
Yeah.
It was a win-win for Sega.
Baby
and
Sonic.
a loss in terms of space on my shelf. This is one of the most obnoxiously large game boxes I own, considering what comes in it. Yes, a keychain. Error. Sega's been doing the whole bonus edition at launch stick for a while, and honestly speaking, I'm kind of over it. It's hard to complain because these games aren't any more expensive than if they didn't come with all this garbage, but I'm just tired of buying a Sega game at launch and then having to deal with where to put my new trinkets. Puyo Puyo Tetris similarly came with a keychain, though that at least was specifically for that game.
I've never
Super
like
Monkey
bought
Ball,
a
Banana
Sega
Mania,
game
and
at
Sonic Mania
launch.
Plus received art books, which are absolutely beautiful and
That's
great
really cool.
inclusions. But they're just clumsily packed next to the outer sleeves. Makes it annoying to put on a shelf because every time you take the game out, you have to deal with the art book rattling around in there. This is even more irritating with the Nintendo Switch versions of these games. Since those game cases are much smaller, like putting this on my shelf with the rest of my Switch games with the outer sleeve looks dumb. Taking the outer sleeve off and putting that somewhere else looks dumb. You know what? Life looks fucking dumb. The Japanese release of Sonic Mania Plus is so much better, considering all of this and then some, including the game's soundtrack on CD, are bundled in a box, making it so much easier to store. You don't have to worry about the art book getting ripped up from just laying here. Other launch editions do this, where they just include the bonuses just stuffed into the sleeve like this.
That's so
it's
like
just irritating to
yeah.
me. You can't have designed these materials
So
to just
dumb.
be like that smaller. I just want this junk included in the game case itself, not like this. I have to deal with it every time I pull the game out this way.
Sure, it
Which is why
saves, like,
Sega should take notes
$1.
from Sega. Valkyria Chronicles 4 Launch Edition comes with a controller skin. Easy addition, kind of cute bonus. Doesn't add any
Yeah.
girth to the package. Perfect. And
I like the
it's
dot.
included right alongside your other launch bonus, the Japanese voices. Why is this a launch bonus? This is just something that should be in the game automatically. Imagine if they locked Spanish
Yeah, that's
subtitles
fair.
behind pre-orders. The Sonic Forces bonus edition should have given you the ability to use the left button on the menu. This one was very similar to Valkyria Chronicles. Controller skin and DLC add-ons, so the latter was relegated to just custom character costumes, and honestly, that's just what most launch editions offer. It's an
Wait,
easy-
sorry. Is my brain fucked if I actually like that controller? It's kind of cool, no? Like, I don't know. I kind of want to buy a skin for my controller. Buy physical now instead of digital discs. Yeah, usually me too. There's a few I like the reason why I own Sorry, where did I put it? The physical Miles Morales is because like there was some, for PS5 games I was able to find some better deals like in person and stuff. Yeah. And Valkyria Chronicles is really good. I've only played part of the first one, but I want to go back and revisit like the series because it seems really fun to like play through.
easy and painless way to incentivize you to buy at launch, so these can
This is
often be
Sunset
in addition to
Overdrive now.
various other SKUs of the product on day one. Persona 5 Royal had the regular edition, then the launch edition, which included a steelbook and a theme for your PS4.
I need to play
Don't
this
need
too.
a launch edition for that.
Then the Phantom Thieves edition, including everything from the launch edition plus more, and then the
Yeah,
Resident
maps
Evil
are really
3 edition.
nice.
And that's not even scratching the surface of the digital version. You have the digital edition, digital deluxe edition, digital ultimate edition. The fact that so many modern games need to have articles and charts whipped up to explain the differences between each version
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
This tilts the fuck out of me.
Especially when the launch edition is still being sold while the regular edition is then introduced.
Good night,
What
Unholy.
am I supposed to make of this? Publishers
Uh.
have milked the edition game dry, and when day one editions were introduced, that was just the beginning. How can we go further?
Ah. Day Zero.
What day is it?
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare had a special Day Zero edition, meaning if you bought this version, it would come out a day before the actual release date.
Incredible.
Well, then that isn't the actual release date. It's like when the PlayStation Vita had a first edition bundle that released a week prior to the actual release date. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think that can be considered the actual release date anymore. Oh, and we can always circle back to Sonic Colors
Yeah.
Ultimate. Early access by pre-ordering the digital deluxe edition? Yeah, I got early access 11 years ago!
Day one editions, launch editions. They're tactics by these companies to get you in at the very start. At pay full price, help them achieve record-breaking numbers in that quarter while having to deal with the growing pains of playing a game at launch with all the bugs and glitches that come with. Proceed to pay for all the DLC and expansions that come later down the line, all for the game to end up rotting in the bargain bin for $20 while a complete all-in-one edition releases with all the bugs and glitches fixed and all the paid DLC included for free. But damn, it's worth it. I'm not saying these things are bad or
True.
anything. I just think it's interesting how common they've become and how little I think it all matters. The fact I can walk into Best Buy months and months and months after Horizon Forbidden West launched and still buy the launch edition, which the only difference between that and the standard edition is a little bit of text at the top and a free DLC costume, I feel like the purpose of a launch edition is kind of lost at that point. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna let some video game company push you around and tell you when to buy your games? Because where I'm from, every day is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes launch day.
Yeah.
And I don't sleep because of it.
Uh-oh. I feel like the day one edition is definitely like a way for gaming companies to like squeeze out like an extra couple dollars, which like they're really dumb to me and like they make me feel less excited for the game, but like I guess there's worse ways for them to squeeze out money. This was a neat video. Like it was pretty quick. I liked like his editing for it. It was very like rough and like relaxed, casual, but still good. And yeah, Fire Emblem's really good. I've played a little bit of it. I have not seen the Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition. Let me see. Oh, it's $1,000 on eBay. It includes Fire Emblem's Fates Birthright, Conquest, Revelation, all in one cartridge, plus bonus goodies. In the special edition, interesting. So, oh, that is cool. Interesting. Can't wait to see Scott the Woz standard editions. Yes. Can't believe we all just didn't notice that he uploaded this on June 24th. Well, it's a good thing I'm watching it day one. Hope I get a pencil because of that. Wait. My brain's not working. Is it a joke? Oh, my. Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes Long. Yes, now I get it. You had it, but sold it, and now you can't even. I'm sorry, that sucks. There's a sense of pride that comes with being a gamer. I never said it was a high one. God successfully summarized how the average video game thinks when someone else demeans. It's not just a game, Mom. True. Very true. The best day one edition here, we get the Scott without his glasses bonus. Yeah. Great to see standard videos back that aren't long specials. I like having a mix of both. I do feel like there's a benefit to a YouTube channel having like a mix of content, you know? I try to do shorter and longer reacts. Mostly longer, but some shorter. Mostly donkey videos. And this one, I guess. Although this one's kind of long at this point. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Madden 09 is pretty fun. I played that a lot as a kid. Or maybe it was 08, one of the two. Day 6 edition games are really where it's at. Big true. Best day 1 edition I got was the Yakuza Remastered Collection. Came in a really nice case, 2 discs, unique cover, and interior art. It also came with a sticker and an empty PS3 case for Yakuza 5, which was a game that never got a physical Western release. It was nice to put the case with my physical Yakuza 3, 4, and Dead Souls PS3 games. Yakuza is a cool series. I like that. I still need to beat Yakuza 3. Would I ever do tier lists? Yeah, for sure. I probably I feel like there's a few tier lists I could do. There's a variety of non-react content I have ideas for. I also want to do a long-term personality quiz type thing. And I feel like that would be pretty fun. But I haven't really sunk the time into that yet. I feel like part of it's because tier lists function better when you have a super active chat and it's funny and stuff. But yeah. Wow, congrats on the good deal. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Hey folks, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.